Is it still worth moving to Monmouth County, New Jersey in 2026? Most people looking at Monmouth County right now are asking the same question. Is it still worth it? Because if you've been watching the news, scrolling through listings, or hearing people talk about New Jersey prices, you probably had a moment where you thought, hmm, wait a second, is the place still actually worth moving to? And that's a fair question. Monmouth County used to be the quiet secret along the Jersey Shore. Beautiful towns, great schools, easy access to New York City, beaches, parks, historic downtowns. But over the last few years, something changed. More people discovered it, prices have moved up, competition has increased, and now a lot of buyers, especially people relocating from New York, North Jersey, or even other states, are wondering if the opportunity has already passed, if they missed the window. So today, I want to slow this conversation down and give you a straight answer. Not hype, not sales talk, just a real picture. Who Monmouth County is still incredible fit for, who it may not be right for anymore, and what people need to understand before making the move in 2026. Because here's the truth most videos won't tell you. For the right person, Monmouth County can still be one of the best lifestyle moves you ever make. But for the wrong person, it can be a frustrating mistake. And the difference usually comes down to understanding what this area actually is and what it isn't. So if you're still thinking about moving here, considering it, or just trying to figure out, is it still worth the hype? Stay with me. Because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly where Monmouth County stands today and whether it deserves a place on your radar. And if at any point while you're watching this, you realize you want help figuring out specific towns, neighborhoods, or homes that might fit what you're looking for, feel free to reach me or just DM me in this video. My team and I talk to people relocating here every single week. After all, I am the bridge between NY and NJ. We're always happy to answer questions. No pressure, just real guidance. And if you find this video helpful, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe because I make a lot of videos breaking down what it's actually like to live here in Monmouth County. All right? Let's start with the biggest thing people misunderstand. Because when someone says they're moving to Monmouth County, what they often picture in their head isn't really the full story. Monmouth County isn't one place. It's dozens of completely different lifestyles packed into one area. And that matters more than most buyers realize. You have beach towns. You have historic downtown communities. You have quiet suburban neighborhoods. You have rural farmland areas where it feels like you're miles away from everything. You even have commuter towns where people are still going into Manhattan regularly, all inside the same county. Crazy, right? But it's true. That's one of the biggest strengths of Monmouth County, and also one of the biggest reasons people sometimes choose the wrong town. Because they come here thinking the whole area feels like the same, it doesn't. Not even close. Living in a place like Asbury Park or Long Branch feels completely different from living in Colts Neck. Living in Red Bank feels completely different from living in Freehold. The pace changes, the lifestyle changes, the community vibes changes. So when someone asks, is it worth moving to Monmouth County? The real answer starts with another question. What kind of lifestyle are you looking for? Because Monmouth County still delivers something very powerful that a lot of places in the country struggle to provide. Balance. And that balance is one of the biggest reasons people continue moving here. You can be close to major cities, but still have space. You can live near the ocean, but still have strong communities and neighborhoods. You can have great restaurants, shops, and things to do without living in a chaotic urban environment. And for a lot of people, that combination is extremely hard to find, especially if you're coming from New York City or even North Jersey. Many of the people I speak with are looking for the same thing. They want to slow life down just a little bit, not stop it, just slow it down. They want walkable downtowns. They want parks and outdoor space. They want good schools. They want the option to get into the city when they need to, but not feel surrounded by noise and density and sirens everywhere you turn, even every single day. They don't need that. Monmouth County checks a lot of those boxes, and that's a big reason why demand here hasn't disappeared. Now let's talk about the beach, because we can't talk about Monmouth County without talking about the shoreline. For many buyers, this is the dream, baby. Being able to wake up on a Saturday morning, grab coffee, and drive to the ocean in 15 minutes, or maybe walk there. The lifestyle has a magnetic pull and is something that never really goes out of style. Towns along the shore have their own personalities. Some are lively, some are relaxed, some feel like year round communities. Others still carry that classic Jersey Shore seasonal energy. But the other thing they all have in common is the sense of atmosphere. You feel the ocean influence, the salt air, the boardwalks, the summer buzz, and even in the quieter months, there's something about coastal living that people connect with. It's hard to explain until you experience it. Now, here's the honest part. Beach towns aren't for everyone, and this is where Tony honestly comes in. Some people romanticize the shore lifestyle and then realize it's not exactly what they pictured. Some traffic increases, parking gets tight, things get busier. Some towns are extremely lively during the season. For some buyers, that's part of the fun. For others, it can feel overwhelming. So, understanding the personality of each town matters. But when people find the right fit, they absolutely love it. And that's why coastal Monmouth County continues to attract attention. Now let's shift to something else that quietly makes this area special, the downtowns. Monmouth County has some fantastic downtown districts that give towns real personality. Places where you can grab coffee in the morning, walk to the diner at night, browse local shops, sit outside with friends. It creates a sense of community that's a lot of suburban areas struggle to build. And once people experience that lifestyle, they tend to get attached to it pretty quickly. It's awesome. There's something powerful about being able to leave the car at home, walk to restaurants, run into neighbors, attend local events. It makes a town feel alive. That kind of environment is a big reason many people fall in love with areas like Red Bank, for example. It's vibrant, it's energetic, there's always something happening. But even smaller downtowns throughout the county offer their own charm. And this is where Monmouth County does something really well. It blends suburban comfort with pockets of energy and culture. Now let's talk about something practical, commuting. Because for a lot of people moving here, this matters. Monmouth County sits in an interesting position geographically. You're within reach of New York City, but you're far enough away that it feels different. Life feels different. Some residents commute regularly, others go in occasionally, some work remotely, but want access to the city when needed. Just want to go to the city for a Broadway show. Very easy to do. Or go see the Knicks. And that flexibility has become increasingly valuable. Being able to live somewhere calmer while still having major job market accessibility is something many people prioritize today. But again, the experience depends on the town. Some areas have easier transportation access, others are more car dependent. So buyers need to think carefully about how often they expect to travel into the city. Now let's address the elephant in the room, cost. Because yes, Monmouth County has become more expensive than it used to be. There's no sugarcoating that. The secret got out. More buyers discovered the area, demand increased, and prices have followed. They have gone up. But here's something important to understand. People don't move here just because it's cheaper than somewhere else. They move here because the lifestyle makes sense for them. When buyers feel like they're getting a better quality of life, they're often willing to pay for it. That doesn't mean it's the right choice for everyone. But for many families, professionals, and even retirees, the trade off feels worth it. More space, more community, more access to nature, the beach, parks, trails, waterfront areas, all things that shape daily life in ways people don't always expect. And that brings me to something I always tell clients. You don't move to Monmouth County just for a house. You move here for the lifestyle around the house. That difference is huge because once people settle in, they start discovering little things at making living here enjoyable. Weekend farmer markets, local festivals, parks that become part of your routine, small businesses you visit every day. How about town days? I can tell you right now, Manalapan has one of the best town days I ever seen. Those things build a connection to a place. Now let's flip the conversation for a moment because I promised honesty. There are a few situations where moving to Monmouth County might not be the best decision. If someone wants extremely low cost of living, this is probably isn't a place for them. If someone wants the nonstop energy of a major city outside their door every day, there are better fits. If someone expects every town here to feel like a beach vacation year round, that's not the reality either. Monmouth County works best for people looking for balance, space and lifestyle, energy and calm, community and accessibility. That balance is the real magic in the area. It's not the balance you see in the Karate Kid, okay? And when buyers recognize that, everything starts to make more sense. Now, here's something interesting. I noticed over the years working in this market, many people who moved here originally plan to stay for a few years. Then something happens. They settle in, they build routines, they start discovering more towns, more restaurants, more parks. And before they know it, 5 years has passed, 10 years, gone. Because the area has a way of growing on people. It doesn't scream for attention, but it quietly delivers a real enjoyable way of life. And that's probably the best way to describe Monmouth County. It's not trying to impress you every 5 seconds. It just works, day after day, year after year. So when someone asks, is it still worth moving to Monmouth County in 2026 and even beyond? My honest answer is yes. Hell yes. For the right person, absolutely. But the key is understanding what you personally want your life to look like. Because this area rewards people who value community, lifestyle, and balance. Not just square footage, not just property, the overall experience. If that's the kind of life you're looking for, Monmouth County still deserves serious consideration. Now, if you're currently thinking about relocating here, exploring towns, or just trying to understand what different areas might feel like for you, my team and I would be happy to help. We spend every day working with buyers who are making that exact move. We know the neighborhoods, we know the lifestyle differences between towns, and we can help you narrow things down so you don't waste time exploring places that don't match what you're looking for. You can reach out anytime. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like it and subscribe. I post a lot of videos breaking down life in Monmouth County, the towns, the lifestyles, and what people should know before making the move. Because the more informed you are before you relocate, the better the experience will be once you get there. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.